3 public parks in the north, east and west of Singapore will be redeveloped into destination parks over the next 3 to 5 years. Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong made the announcement at the reopening of the Bishan Ang Mo Kio Park on Saturday morning.
We are building more parks like Bishan Park, destination parks in other parts of Singapore, each one with its unique attractions. There's one going to be in Admiralty in the north. There's one going to be in Jurong Lake at the west. And there's one going to be along East Coast Park. The park is already there, but we'll put in more things, make it more fun for everybody to go to. But this is not something which a government can do alone. All of us have to take ownership of our shared home. Help us to create our national plans together. Share with NParks your ideas. What do you want to see in your parks? Do you want to see more facilities for old people? Do you want to see more slides for young people? Do you want it to be exciting, like nature? Or do you want it to be with more food and drink? What ideas do you have? And not just ideas for the physical landscape, but also for developing an open and neighborly culture to accommodate the different peoples and cultures among us.
The 3 parks selected for redevelopment into destination parks are Admiralty Park, Jurong Lake Park and East Coast Park. Destination parks are large regional parks that feature recreational elements not usually found in other public parks, such as giant playground slides, restaurants and sporting arenas.
For example, for Admiralty Park, because it has a very hilly terrain, we're thinking of putting in giant slides that are carved onto the hill slopes that maybe even the whole family can slide along. Jurong Lake Park, for example, we want to make use of the lake, the large lake, to carve out maybe many different islands or islets so that we can have an adventure, island hopping playground. For the East Coast Park, a big element of it is the beach and also the F&B nature components in the park. So for the beach, for example, we want to maybe think about a giant slide or a climbing structure that looks like a giant wave. Or for F&B, we want to integrate the F&B outlets with a large playground so that, for example, parents can eat at the restaurants and yet keep an eye on the children running around in the playground.
At the moment, there is no destination park in the south because of developments in the area. The National Parks Board says the aim of building destination parks is to attract Singaporeans from all over the island to visit. In the next few months, NParks will be organising roadshows and focus group discussions for the public to give their views on destination parks. NParks does not rule out the possibility of developing more destination parks in other areas of Singapore in the future.